Voy a jugar una partida hasta que empiece la World Cup. Que es que si no... Bueno, el nuevo autobús y a ver qué hora es. Una partida, vale, unos 10 minutos así para la World Cup. Y no sé quién. Ah, mira, Miguel. Que también está Miguel, pero no está, no sé dónde se habrá ido. Y no sé quién se ha clasificado de España, pero ojalá que gane. Una bala. Joder, ni una bala. Jodido. ¿Qué? Ah. Vale. Qué mierda partí. Vale, voy a jugar otro. 8 minutos. Y supongo que se podrá ver aquí. A ver, voy a ver. A mí que va a ser la última partida y después veo la World Cup. ¿Y quién es el que está viendo? El que me está viendo. Ponga por los comentarios quién es. Joder, no me paran de saltar notificaciones. Un momento. Vale. Joder, ¿de dónde sale este? No puede ser, qué lagazo, tío. Joder, qué puto lagazo, tío. Vale, 5 minutos, vamos, voy a esperar. Cuatro minutos. Voy a mirar una cosa un momento. Ah, vale, vale. Se me ha vuelto a lagar, tío. A ver, ya. Tres minutos. Vale. Cuenta 3. Venga. 30 segundos para que empiece esto. Me encanta el baile este. Tres, dos, uno, work. Uy. ¿Cómo se juega esto? No sé jugar. ¿Qué botón se dispara? Ah, que hay que activarla, supongo. Uy, me he chocado. Uy, que me salgo. Miguel.
Hola.
Joder, Miguel, ¿dónde estabas? ¿Que has tardado 1 hora o 2?
Pues cocinando una cosa que la sigo haciendo, pero tiene que esperar un poco.
Bueno, ¿qué? ¿Vas a ver la World Cup o qué?
Supongo.
Se puede ver.
Ya lo sé.
Y a ver, porque es que a mí no se me carga. Estoy en directo. Pero no se te escucha la voz, ¿eh? Así que tampoco pasa nada. ¿Y qué es eso? Una hamburguesa enorme. Me ha dado una piña, tío.
Un momento.
No, mierda. Es que sí que disparar, yo no sé disparar. Le voy a dar a todos los botones. No. No se puede disparar. ¿Para qué cogerlas? No. No, es que no sé. A ver. ¿Por qué pone en hace 42 minutos? En 4 horas. Ah, que también está la programa en 4 horas. Esto yo no sabía. Al dúo. No sé, no entiendo esto. Pues a esperar. Ah, vale, ya sé disparar. Madre mía, soy un killer. No, mierda. Me ha matado, qué cabrón. Muere, hamburguesa, muere. Joder, que no muere la persona. Encima, Todavía tiene. He ganado. Ah, me ha matado. Oye, ay, se me carga ya. Victoria. Madre mía. Zenot. Hola. Pues ahora no sé quién es, pero hola. Uy, mierda, me salió. Que mira que soy tonto. Joder. Joder, que inicia esto ya.
Se me ha quedado todo en negro.
Que reinicia Fortnite.
No,
Joder.
todo, incluso la Play.
Como que incluso la Play.
Incluso la Play.
A ver, dale
A
al
ver, voy a
botón
apagar.
PS.
Le estoy dando y sigue negro. A ver.
Apaga la Play y vuelve a encender. A ver, un momento. Ya está. Joder. Tiene que estar un toque la hamburguesa esta. Vamos a matar esa mierda. Bueno, un momento, tengo que hacer una cosa.
Era la tele que se me había apagado.
Ah, qué lamentable.
Es que como estoy acostumbrado a las teles que tienen la lucecita abajo cuando están encendidas,
Sí. Estoy... Ah, mira, ya está. Menos mal, porque es que ya me aburría jugando a la hamburguesa.
Oh my god. He like 5 targets. Alright, Tyler, I see you, bro. Locky's Landing was created by Bert Andrew and Dolphin Dom. Full of challenging ramps and a shortcut that was uncovered pretty quickly.
So this shortcut right here was put in, and we didn't think anyone was going to find it, but you guys found it within 3 days.
The competition was so intense, the top players had to do an outside club. The top 3 airfaring scallywags ended up being X-Sandy, Flytax, and MSYB.
I really want to thank everybody out there.
Voy a comer algo. Ahora vuelvo, dejo con el niño. Vale.
Across the Atlantic to France, where Gotaga created a bomb defusal map with Nox and Prim.
Et tout ça, bien entendu, le plus rapidement possible.
Players had to traverse what was dubbed Elixir City in search of bombs to defuse as fast as possible. Players walked on pipes, the edges of fences, used shadow bombs, whatever they had to do to be able to hit every corner of the map in search of bombs. In the end, the top 3 bomb diffusers were RTA, Magma, and Chaps. Next, we went to Spain, where El Rubius' elimination run by Hushin in Iscariot Egg was full of fun surprises.
Este monitor nos llevará a un mundo mágico.
Such as a Flores lava mechanic and a one-to-one recreation of its real-life streaming room. After all that slipping and sliding around the map, it was incredibly close. But in the end, the best times were Mr. Cororo, Ryan Franta, and Ben Sor.
Madre mía, pero si es el Querol.
Y muchas gracias a todos por participar, de verdad.
Hola, Miguel.
Headed to Japan,
Hola.
where Tomoya created
Hola,
an
hola.
out-of-this-world death run.
ようこそ。このマップはね、1000メートル続くアスレチックで、いろんな種類のコースが入ってるんですけど、
And hundreds of
¿Y
players
qué has hecho para que no se te apague la Play?
best. It was a death run map.
es
Featuring
que no tengo puesto lo del modo que no tengo puesto los modos de reposo.
finishers all flew his personal best time out of the water.
No te entiendo.
さすがすぎる、やば。
With his difficult map,
¿Qué he hecho para que se me apague la tele?
Que no, que... ¿Por qué? ¿Qué has hecho para que no se te apague la Play?
Pues
¿Qué
te
se ha
vas a
pasado?
ajustes y pone una cosa que se llama modo reposo.
Vale.
Le das, le pones a en
Se ha
5
borrado.
minutos.
Un
No.
momento, un momento. ¿El qué? ¿El qué?
Te vas a ajustes, pones ajustes de almacenamiento, te vas a eso y pone eso.
Mm.
Y cuando eso, no sé, y le das a en 5 minutos a apagar la play si no estás activo o algo así ponía. Le das a no y no se te apaga.
Mm. Y ahora se ha borrado. Ah, vaya.
Danyan and Imagine teamed up for the most exclusive creative trial, with only 2 open slots on their team.
El mapa con el que ustedes van a estar participando cuenta con 100 niveles o 100 desafíos diferentes. Hay unas cosas muy sencillitas y otras que...
Ya estoy.
Vale.
Hola.
Hay una jugando al Exisos.
¿Eh?
Ahí pone que hay una jugando al Exisos. Todo el mundo está jugando.
To nab one of those 2 top spots. In the end, a few players got really creative, and Turtle and Stewart claimed the last 2 seats at the creative finals. And with these last 3 qualifiers in the bag, we're ready to bring these 8 teams to New York City to compete for a $3 million prize pool at the World Cup Creative Finals.
¿Cuánta puntuación llevas en lo de la pista?
We kick off the biggest competitive Fortnite weekend of
He llegado a unos 15.000, pero se me ha reiniciado sin querer.
Ya voy por 93.000.
Sí, gana.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fortnite fans from all around the world, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Finals.
Yo voy a ver la World Cup, ¿eh? ¿Tú?
No sé. Pero ahora mismo todos están jugando al Exisos o a otra cosa.
¿Todos qué?
En creativo yo, cuando se me ponía la mini pantalla, pues me aparecía que todos estaban jugando o al Exisos o al creativo.
Ah, ya.
Start with the creative mode where people are going to compete for the grand prize of $1 million today, and then later on the pro end. But creative's up first. That's right. We have 8 teams of 4, so if you've been watching,
1 millón de euros creo que es, ¿eh?
there's been 10 weeks of battle royale. There's also been 8 weeks of creative
Si ganas.
qualifiers. 18 captains have put together
Madre.
a team of fantastic.
Yo creo que ganen. Y creo que va a ganar. O Mongran o Difu. No, en verdad va a ganar Twitch Turi. Eso es mejor.
Team members are Kotu, Hyuzi, and Drakius. Now, Tomoya had built this unbelievable speedrun map. It was absolutely insane, and all 3 of these qualifiers actually found a shortcut in the map that Tomoya himself didn't even know existed, and that's how they snagged the 3 spots.
So, of course, Kuta, one of the French players, he enjoys all the different sandbox aspects of the creative mode and sharing tons of maps with the community, so he's a creator himself. And then Aizui, he's from Turkey. All of our teams almost are multinational. This player from Turkey, and then Gracie is finally the Swedish player who completed the map in 3 minutes and 28 seconds. That was the fastest time out of the Funky Fight.
Absolutely insane. Funny enough, we actually got to catch up with Kotu and hear what he had to say about the competition.
Hello, I'm Hugo from the Funky Fighter. I'm gonna win this World Cup because I am the only pro player in all players.
So he's getting ready, we're having a good time. We're going to continue on and welcome the second team to the floor. It's going to be the Chicken Champions led by Rubius from Spain. They competed, as you can see them now on the floor, an elimination run.
Mira, los españoles.
And Iscariot Egg. The map was another one of these elimination
Querolo.
runs where they actually recreated
Rubius. Sí. Y Querolo. Rubius, Querolo. ¿Y quién es el otro que no me he dado cuenta? El Bensor y
Ryan Fire.
Ryan Fire, nada más. A ver, que no van a ganar, pero algo harán, ¿no?
No, no van a ganar.
Ya.
Speedrunner in the community, you'll love to see it.
A ver, que Rolo se ha clasificado por hacerse un parkour, ¿sabes?
That's awesome as well. A student doing his homework. Let's see.
Se hizo el parkour de Scissor. Uy, de Scissor, de Rubius. Y pasó.
What did he say ahead?
Pues este es inglés. No sé, uno que va con Rubius y con el otro, pero sí es en inglés.
Ready to compete. Now, of course, we have 4 teams to take a look at. Let's head on over to the Fishman. They are led by legendary community and death runner Scissors. You've got Tyler, you've got Sin, and you've got...
Mira, esto es el Scissor.
And I mean,
Es Scissor,
this team is pretty dang good.
¿Sabes quién es?
El que ha creado el parkour.
No, el que hace los parkours imposibles. Hace unos parkours imposibles. En la polla. Y el que se lo ha pasado es el Tiller.
¿Y el Zan?
Unos ingleses, supongo, ¿no?
Hi, I'm Tyler H from Team Fishbound. My group of players are the first people to qualify for the Creative World Cup, and we got the godfather of death runs himself, Scissors, on our team.
Quiero a ella a Tifu.
Take this home, there's no competition for us.
Some strong words, some confidence coming out there.
Helado.
So we're going to continue.
Pero ¿por qué aparece ahí un tío al lado bailando?
No sé, porque no es un tío, parece como un holograma o algo así.
Team captain
Ya.
Ninja, ninja.
on a trick shot map, one of the most unique out of all of them, and they're whipping it up, Zeke.
That's right, man. You got Team
Taco.
Nico,
Taco, no, nombre.
Taldex, 7-2-3. These guys
Tú
are
eres ninja
insane.
bailando el baile que tú quieres.
Taco is from the USA. He used to
¿Cuál?
play on console, but switched to PC.
El que baila el Swiss, pero sin una mano.
He's also from the USA, and he started playing Fortnite just
Ah.
2 days after Battle Royale.
Y ninja como un niño, bueno.
He's
Y,
just looking forward to playing the game with his teammates. You know, he's looking forward to being here on the stage. Look at how excited they all look.
pues dicen a Wonga que es mejor que ninja, ¿sabes? Pues que vaya ahí, sí. Es que,
Se le revienta.
ya ves.
My name's Kaz from Team Little Whip Warriors.
Ah, que es una World Cup de creativo.
And honestly,
No,
the best.
¿Y por qué ahí pone World Cup Creative?
Well, there you go. Again,
porque estos son los que se han clasificado por parkours. Porque uno hacía el parkour y el otro lo completaba. Como Kerolo, Rubius hizo el parkour, Kerolo lo completó.
obviously you guys know this man is the French monster. Teammates Max
Mongral, creo que es Mongral.
and Chappie.
Ah, no, no es Mongral.
We made the map. We talked about it. He actually has played in a number of different things, and we just
Tú y
saw
el cuervo, madre mía, qué bonito.
19,000 in a rock paper scissors game against him. That is an unbelievable sum of money.
I mean, sometimes these things happen.
During a charity stream.
Tío, el disfraz es todo malo.
It's all for charity. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. A little fun fact as well, Zotaga,
Gotoka.
his
Magma.
trick and creative map was actually called Elixir City. We
Chappie.
kind of talked about that a
Ten-
little bit before the pre-show. We're
Tendrá el
like,
envoltorio, ¿no?
Ya ves.
but, you know, we've been hearing from the players. Next up, we're going to take a listen to
Yo no conozco a ninguno de estos tres.
Yo tampoco. Estos cuatro. Yo no los
Sí, de
conozco.
estos cuatro.
I'm Magma and my team, Raiden's Revenge, is going to do really good in the World Cup and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building, death run, we have it all.
Awesome. We're going to continue forward because we still have
El equipo
La
llama.
DJ llama.
The Llama Record Company is next, and this has some familiar names from the Fortnite scene. Led by Hand of Blood from Germany, they competed on a 4-minute
¿Quiénes son esos que tienen?
map where they had to survive. So
Tío, y el otro haciendo el Swiss. No, tú el llama.
Alex JJ there because there are veterans of the Battle Royale format.
That's right, and these guys
Pero estos no les he
Tío,
visto en mi vida, ¿eh?
esa esquina es una mierda.
be on. These guys are amazing.
Y esos dos niños, tío, que son niños.
Got Alex JJ from the UK. He also
Like
actually played
GG.
back in the summer
Yeah,
skirmish,
yeah.
which was pretty cool. Carnifex out from Italy.
Ah, Sevenos, yo conozco a este. Sevenos. Se hizo el récord de la temporada con 40 kills o así, en solo versus squad. Un récord de la temporada anterior. El Sevenos.
Again, no surprise that this team qualified in the survival map. We're going to see
40 kills se hizo.
any plans up ahead of the game. Let's find out.
Hi, this is Venos. I play for DJ Lamas. We're gonna win this one because we have 3 pros on our team and a German that is very intense and aggressive. Of course, calm down.
Venga, que se vaya tipo. El equipo de la bombardera.
Bombardero.
The Sunshine Soldiers didn't mess it up. Let's go, baby. That's how we do things here. You've got dual team leaders, by the way. That's Daniel and
¿Tú qué hace la bombardera esa? Un chino. ¿Tú qué hace esa chica ahí? Tú, mira la bombardera. Ah, gracias, abuela. Mira la bombardera.
Álvaro, ¿yo puedo llamar con tu teléfono a una amiga? Pero no te cobran.
No, no me cobran.
Espérate, voy a buscar el teléfono. Me pones tú y ahora.
Tú, la chica esa. Esto sí que no conozco a nadie.
Yo tampoco.
Hi, I'm Fortnite, and the Sunshine Soldiers are going to win because we have 2 captains, so it's twice as good.
El equipo.
My personal favorite team moniker. It's the Loxland's Cuddle Crew, and he's joined by 3 players: MSYB, Krytax, and Sandy from Slovenia. Lockie's Landing was one of the maps introduced the creative trials, and it was a beautiful map.
Yeah, man. Lachlan, had Lockie's Landing up for grabs and up for the test of all the players. You can see they've got the matching green jerseys. This ragtag crew is going to be bringing the heat, and players need to look out. Now, of course, everyone at this point probably knows who
Yo voy a esperar hasta que pasen las introducciones. Porque me aburren.
From Australia, MSYB from USA, Krytax from Germany, and Sandy out from Slovenia. Of course, as you know, we've been listening to the players. Krytax had a few
I'm Krytax from Team Cuddle Crew, and we have the best team synergy. Even though our name is cute, we are gonna destroy them and win this competition.
These teams are insane! And of course, creative is always a pleasure to watch. I think we're going to surprise a lot of these players. And you guys at home and here in the stadium, what you're going to be seeing, it's going to be a really, really great weekend. Today is going to be amazing.
Well, it's like the team captain surprised us with
Ahora qué equipo es.
I'm excited to see all of them.
Ahora ninguno aún.
Yo te lo digo.
Espera, espera.
In June, we'll see what he brings to the table, what kind of experience he brings to the table.
Espera, abuela.
Involved in that first competitive event in Korea.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, for you guys all at home that couldn't make it, we miss you, we love you, but of course, we want to give you guys an outlet to be able to watch the way that you want to. So please,
dime.
6, 2,
2, 6, 5,
1,
1,
4, 4,
4, 4,
0, 2.
0, 2.
Ya está puesto, ¿no?
Va a hablar aquí, ¿eh?
Toma la otra.
The fact that I'm actually standing still is, I think, a surprise to every single person. And of course, here's just a few more ways that you guys could watch everything. You've got the first place and second place feeds. They're all 10 pieces for your viewing pleasure. If you want to see someone specifically tune in to them, see what they're how they're kind of navigating the maps, you can do that.
Amazing to raise any POV. Just like you said, Zeke, I cannot
Ya han dicho el equipo.
Sí, ya han dicho todos los equipos.
So that means it's creative time, man. I cannot wait to get to these games, to get inside the stadium.
El último ha sido el de la bombardera.
No. Ah, sí.
¿Cuál?
Sí ha sido el último.
No ha aparecido Mungra, ¿no?
No. Ni tipo.
Pero es un squad.
No,
Everybody's doing all sorts of fun activities. All the players, all the people are getting inside, starting to get ready for the show, get in the bleachers, start watching some creative.
Esos son todos espectadores.
It's a blast. Make sure you're coming down here and joining us.
¿Para qué gastarse dinero cuando puedes jugar? ¿Para qué gastarse dinero para ver Fortnite?
Ya ves.
¿Tú lo harías?
No. Y menos irme a Nueva York.
Ya. Pero si ganaras y fueras a la final de la World Cup, dirías que sí, ¿no?
Hombre.
¿Crees que tu madre te dejaría?
No sé.
Si te dan 1.000.000 de euros.
Obviamente. Mira, Rubius, Torete. Está Rubius y Torete. Para mí que van juntos, Torete y Rubius.
¿Todos tienen puesta la skin de Null?
No. Tienen sus
¿O son
cuentas.
sus ordenadores?
No, sus cuentas. Prácticamente todos juegan en PC.
¿Quién juega en Play?
Creo que Querolo, pero no os aseguro.
I'm ready to run inside, so without further ado, let's send it inside to kick things off.
Ocho, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Un beso muy fuerte, os quiero. Adiós, hija, adiós. Adiós. Espera, voy a llamar a otro.
El percaíto.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How you feeling today? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Welcome everyone to the Arthur Ashe Stadium. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and I couldn't be more happy that you guys are here in my hometown of New York City. It's actually quite nice for me because that means I don't really have to travel that far. It's pretty cool. That being said, we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening here today. Not only do we have the creative showdown, but we also have the third
40.000 puntos.
to go down. It is going to be incredible. You got some of your favorite content creators. They're going to take that stage and battle for your entertainment. Now, you know that we saw a few of the players that were coming out here. We actually have one that you all may
Está jugando
Esas
ya las
llamas son los
pizzas.
trofeos.
No,
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am up here on the main stage with
Ya búscamele otra vez.
Mira, está hablando con Ninja.
Venga, pónmele otra vez. Márcame ese que te digo y ya hemos terminado. Como a ti no te cobra, cariño.
No, si pídeme lo que quieras, que me da igual.
¿Le has dicho a tu madre que estás hablando con Ninja?
No. Es mi abuela.
Vale.
Dime.
Es Fernanda. ¿Cómo digo? 6,
6,
3, 9,
9,
4, 7,
4, 7,
1, 7,
1, 7,
6, 7.
Es una
6, 7.
torneo de Fortnite. Que te dan 1.000.000 de euros si ganas, pero se puede ver. ¿Sabes qué es Ninja? Es inglés. Es un youtuber inglés.
Mamá, estoy hablando con Ninja.
Es Álvaro que me está haciendo una broma.
Dime.
El caso es que lo pone aquí, mira. ¿Qué pone Fernanda?
Sí.
Pues ese no es.
Golden Boy, what do you think?
Well, I think that's pretty awesome because the good news is we got 8 great teams that are going to be playing for a $1 million grand prize in 3.
Todavía no han empezado.
No, pero queda poco.
¿Te imaginas que, que los trofeos son las llamas?
Estaría guay.
¿Qué pone aquí? ¿Fernanda o Juanfra?
Fernanda.
Pues vamos a marcar este, a ver, ¿vale? Pónmelo.
Ya está. Dime.
6-5, yo creo que es el mismo.
6-5.
7-5.
7-5.
8-4.
8-4.
6-0-4.
6-0-4.
Yo creo que es el mismo.
No.
¿No?
But there is so much more that is going to happen that has been unveiled today.
Oh, and I mean, seeing the adaptation across these sets is going to be incredible, and they're going to get a chance to revisit them at the end with a little remix, but we'll get into that here in a second. Let's check out the overall scoring and how these guys are going to be competing and how they will win. So, as we said, that first set is Sky Station Showdown. Junkyard Juke will be the second one. Set 3 will be a Next 14 World 1, and then set 4 will be the Golden Games. Now, the Golden Games will comprise of a singular match for each one of the other 3 with, as I said, a nice little remix on it. And the Golden Games is worth a golden llama, while all of the other sets are worth a singular silver llama.
¿Qué es esto de...? ¿Qué es lo de las llamas estas?
¿Qué llamas?
Las llamas estas doradas.
¿Siguen saliendo o qué?
¿Cómo?
No las veo. No hay ninguna llama.
Ya se han quitado.
Ah.
Which will also determine a little bit of the scoring. We'll take a look and we'll throw that up there for you. And the way it ends up working is from top to bottom. Each one of these contestants will be winning money. So everyone is a winner in there, but first place ends up deciding that. And this is per the individual matches and it's cumulative. It won't carry over through the sets, but they're still getting home at the end of the day. So definitely want to get to the top 4 to bump up that score.
Yeah, that's right, and that is every game. Per match, we have a big winner. Of course, it's going to be divvied out between everyone competing, but come on, with the amount of games that's going on today.
Pues a mí me parece que no tienen los estilos de la World Cup el pescado.
Ya, porque te tienes que comprar.
Let's take a look at the roster of all of the teams who will be competing and give you guys a quick little overview. You can see Chicken Champions led by El Rubius. Sunshine Soldiers got that one right. 2Z with Danyan in action representing as the captains. Funky Fighters with Tomoya. Taroku represented by Locke.
But we got to give some love to the Ravens Revenge. You can see them up there. Little Whip Warriors. We already kind of touched base with Ninja. Llama Record, which you talked about a lot coming up into here. And of course, the Fishman is going to be led by Scissors.
And these are some of the creative teams they've been able to go through, run and qualify. A lot of them have had the world run, or not world run experience.
Ah, vale, que se ve hasta cuando estás en partida.
But there also some combat aspects. So we've seen Sky Station Showdown before.
Tío, pues yo no lo quiero ver mientras estoy en partida.
Pues lo tienes que ver. Joder.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot underestimate any of these teams. These guys grind and they all play Fortnite. But let's go ahead and take a look at the format here so we can see a run of how we take these victories.
So now the VIP will be those creative captains. They have to be the one in the capture point, uncontested 4 points. They will get 3 points per second in the initial hills, and then the first team to 1,000 points, or the highest scoring team by the end. And also, the creative captains will be wielding the Infinity Blade.
And Infinity Blade will be important because they have to get to the capture points, A, B, and C, which will give 3 points a second, and then 7 minutes into the round, point B opens up, where you will get 12 points a second. That is what you want to do. You want to gun for the point B on the map. That's your comeback, or that's your lead taker.
Yeah, you can see a lot change when that opens up at 7 minutes, but now we're going to go in an overview. For those of you who are unfamiliar and didn't get to watch it at the Summer Block Party, we got you. Zeke, catch us up.
Y hay hasta comentaristas, tío.
This map is a collaboration between Walt and Epic. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing an exciting King of the Hill style game built and created by 8 teams of 4 players. We'll start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they can
Vale, que han sacado un nuevo desafío. Vale, qué gracia.
¿Qué pone?
Ah. Veo por la pantalla de carga de la World Cup.
Cuando vaya. Están los de la festival en el parque.
Álvaro,
Dime.
¿qué es la pantalla de carga de la World Cup?
Bueno.
Venga, un beso, cariño. Os quiero, un besito fuerte. Adiós, adiós.
Vale, un momento.
¿Has dicho si quiero o si tengo?
Si quieres tenerla.
Ah.
Porque si bailas en el monstruo te la dan.
Ya.
Hold up. Did I say recapture circle? Actually, there's a fourth one. Partway through the map, the fourth capture circle or separate map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. A high reward, high risk. After each match, players will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circle and earn overall points based on the rank in each game. Those points will be added to the overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Love seeing that, getting a quick rundown on how the teams can go about playing. Now, Monster, I have to ask you, knowing the rules now, seeing the map, seeing the teams, who is your team to watch out for?
You know, early on, I thought the Little Wit Warriors and the Fish Round were going to do good, but hearing from the Ravens Revenge, Gotaga now, I'm just shifting towards Ravens Revenge here. They've swayed me. Their entrance has really swayed me.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there in Gotaga and can be very competitive at a drop of a hat. My team to watch, the Llama Record Co, Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals starts right now.
This is it. We are loading in.
Ah, vale, qué risa. Que es de creativo, es verdad. Es de creativo, tú.
Te lo había dicho.
Me tengo que ir. Adiós. ¿Qué? Adiós. Adiós. ¿Después vuelves? No. Vale, ahora vuelvo.
As you can see going on the right-hand side of your screen, it is creative chaos all over the place, but now taking in with the Little Wit Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their points, and now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible, but is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go, or you get up there and you start swinging. With 75 damage hit, will be able to take it down. The Llama Record establishes himself right back up. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is how the players utilize their building. You start with 50 wood, and then if you get an elimination, you get 25 wood directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of eliminate out and put pressure down, you can get some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the blue hill.
Yeah, but this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken Champions, and Ravens Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. Nice job for Stewart.
And look at the Cuddle Crew across the way, just now getting their first points because they've been contested the entire time, whereas Llama Record Company has only had one team coming up towards them. Another thing to note, let's talk about the loadouts here, Monster. What are they rocking?
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR up to that hunting rifle. So you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of just pick and choose your battle, what you want to use.
And the one thing you're missing that the Infinity Blade wielder does not have will be 9 impulse grenades. So everyone has
Segundo A, Querolo y y Rubius. Ahora tercero.
Let's take a look at the score. Little Wit Warriors climbing up, but is only a 5-second uncontested lead, and they're building on it. Right now, not a lot of points have been scored, which means when that hill opens up at 7 minutes, it's going to be that much more important.
Yeah, this is going way better than I expected. There is no one dominant team so far, but the Little Wit Warriors are doing so great right now. There goes Ninja, and he does get traded out. Raven's Revenge kind of takes it back over. We'll go Taga squad, managed to hold it down for long enough to get their, points in. Don't forget, he has to clear out the point. If there's someone on it, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there, teammates are not building for you, you're exposed for the entire map. Everyone else is able to see you. You can see El Rubius going in, but the double pack plus the Infinity Blade wielder of Hand of Blood. This Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great defense of their point.
There it is, very nice. Finally starting to earn some points, trying to break that, triple digit. Hand of Blood, one back right there. His dog Falco is the second biggest dog influencer on Instagram.
That's impressive, but I wonder who the first biggest is now. That's like, is there a statistic for that? Like, you go down the line? But one thing I do want to note for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade. Already sitting on 7 and being aggressive. As the more he gets that siphon going, the better he's going to be. But the Chicken Champions come out on top there. No tender defenders are going left. Able to hold the top, and now crawling their way back up there. They're only about 10 seconds or so behind the Funky Fighters.
Dude, wait a second. Where did the Funky Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Wit Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking to kind of ruin that festival up top, but it's Tomoya. We touched with him with Pookie early on. He said, you know what, he chose his players, specifically because they're great at Death Breath, but it looks like they battle it out too.
They're doing a very good job of making sure they go at the same time. You can see Tomoya here being patient, doing everything he can to try and find an outlet, but he doesn't want to commit before his teammates are there. He's waiting for Kutu. There they are. Kutu coming up with him as well. The fight is on, but we switch back over to Scissors just chopping it down, but the fish bam is a sushi there as the retake happens.
That is actually crazy. Watch him kind of wait there, prepare the ambush. His team comes up and they collapse.
Guerrero y Rubius, quinta posición.
And notice they had enough mats to completely encircle the top.
Y Ninja cuarto.
So instead, Tomoya jumps straight up to just stall out a couple every second because every second matters. I see Kutu also on 8 elims right now. The sword players putting in work.
We have a bit of a tie up top. Funky Fighters and Fish Fam. Llama Records so close as well. This is a close one for the run in the top 5 so far.
And I like seeing the Funky Fighters using impulses out of spawn. You get 9 of them, so it's great to throw them off to knock other people off the point, but use 3 to get a little faster. These guys are all very experienced in terms of navigating basically every part of creative and battle royale, so they can use those little quick impulses to get themselves more efficient. As you see Zand go down, Suzu go down, Scissors go down right there as Lachlan is just cutting them apart. But Tomoya, again, the Funky Fighters come out on top with the Infinity Blades at least, so no points going over right now to the Cuddle Crew.
Oh no, the Cuddle Crew does not have the Infinity Blade wielder here, so Vitex has to kind of hold it down for now until the leader, the team captain, can get up to the top. If Lachlan gets there in time, he might be able to, but nope, they kind of lose their point of interest, unfortunately.
And now Gotaga goes up and goes straight back down, not able to catch himself on the edge, so Raven's Revenge gonna have to wait a little bit before they get points, but have full control. Gotaga,
Otra vez Ninja primero, mami.
Yeah, you see Chappie's from, USA. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually 1v1 build fights, so this is why they're doing pretty good right now. And they kind of close it up. Looks like the Cuddle Crew has come back, but the Fish Fam is here to ruin that entire party. Can they shut it down? And Scissors survives just for a bit more.
And again, you see every single time the Funky Fighters go up, it is never a solo person. It is always 2, most of the time 3. They get control and then they immediately box up. But while we've been talking about them, let's check in back with the scoring as we're now right around the 3rd mark and a minute out from that 12 point per second circle. And Ninja's team, the Little Whip Warriors, are Little Whipping all over as Tomoya goes up, comes back down, and the Shing Shing was not enough. Cuddle Crew takes him down.
I actually love that shot. You don't see anyone else really utilizing the dive straight up into the air to kind of disengage off the pressure. Ninja's doing a great job chopping up here. He's already at 8 elims. Never mind, make that 9. That was Gotaga who went down right there. and they finally get another run at, you know, advancing the lead here.
And they are slaying out, too. You see every single one with almost to the double-digit marks. But, Taco, hello. That was your head. Yeah, you got to be careful because, hey, if all you're doing is sitting there rifling, that's fine. Somebody's going to take a hunting rifle and make you pay. Lachlan goes up. MSYP is just behind him, and Lachlan is able to take that one over. Kaz is trying to do everything he can, and he does get Lachlan. So good delay coming out from there, but opening up about a 20-second lead. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Middle point is open. That's 12 points per second, and right off of the bat, we see Cutoku heading towards it. Impulse is going out, and a swing and a miss there with the Superman jump from Ninja. Not quite going to get it as Rubius and Hammer in the circle right away. Rubius under fire, but Ninja under fire. Who will take it? Rubius has the better sword on the day, and then immediately taken out. This is chaos.
Whoever's the last one here is probably going to be the most successful. But remember, you need your sword reader there. Your captain has to be there. If Lachlan isn't there, it's not even worth fighting for. So Playtex doesn't care. He's trying to pick up that Elam counter, and he's on it. He's playing some good defense there. Down goes Hand of Blood. No points for the Llama record anymore. They actually use that. Just a couple seconds put them all the way back up to second place.
And 2 of the Cutoku right now have combined for 31 eliminations, but they're not converting it into points. They're currently sitting at the bottom, 189. Little Whip Warriors do still have a lead, but it's already been cut down. And just as I said, with the middle hill, Funky Fighters almost taken away. Prayer goes right on over, and you see any amount of time in that.
Un momento. Ya está.
Yeah, so that's when you need somebody with a hunting rifle to start taking shots and saying, hey,
No.
look at this way, you're going to have to respawn. Because if you can get tags, great. But if you don't convert them and into anything, it's not worth it. As I just kind of stuttered because Carnifex is sitting on 23 eliminations. Hand of Blood on 14 right there. That's why the Llama Record Company is ahead right now.
Yes, they were using that 4x bonus on capture point D, which is right in the middle. It only appears after the 7-minute mark. So now that we only have 5 left in the game, it's up to whoever can hit that 1,000 first when the timer runs out. But at this pace, I think the Fish Fam, the Funky Fighters, or the Llama Records are probably going to take it here.
Yeah, the Sunshine Soldiers are also racking up points quickly. What's interesting to see is the Fish Fam are pretty much now uncontested as everyone has tunneled in on that center hill. But once you get later into the game, when you need to kind of go up a little bit more, consistent points end up winning out because everyone will turn their attention to the 12 points per second. You'll have impulses going down there, random hunting rifle shots, builds 24/7 because they see that tick happening. And look, as I said, all the sword players are down there, 2 of them going off, the tac shotguns being thrown up, walls everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Points aren't being scored right now.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to get all the bonus points that the Fish Fam is just like stealing away the lead right now. But also, remember, if their teammates pick up Elams, you get matched straight to your point, into your inventory. So they're able to fortify up there. That's why they're just slowly growing.
And you can actually fortify to prevent the impulses from going in or make kind of a wall to toss it in. As you see Hand of Blood picking up his 16th Elam, but hey, Scissors is chilling.
Yeah,
Pumpernickel it up, man. Pumpernickel it up. Yeah, let him know. Let him know. There we go. He's saying, hey, you guys will stick to our strategy. Let's see if somebody comes to contest it. There it is right away. They go up, but all 4 of them, you don't want to run into this. They're ready and waiting. They know they have the lead right now.
Oh, he's holding a trophy.
Look at him, he's looking around, he's telling him to let him know.
Uy, ese gesto. ¿Se vive bien en la tienda o qué? A ver. No, se lo habrán dado. Joder, ahora se tienen que cargar, mamá. Ya está. Va a ganar Seashore. Ah, no. Va a ganar las llamas, que no sé quién son.
It is up to everyone to stop the Llama Record Company here because Hand of Blood has 17 Elams and he's going for the middle now. He's got his team ready. Let's see what's he going to do. Hits the vent, goes right in, nice and sneaky. Oh, he's still waiting. Look at the big brain plays. Comes out the collateral. through right there, and it's all his. The center point is his to earn points now, Sundown.
It's so close. It's just a few more
Gotta
takes. That
stop
would be
him.
it. One more goes over, and that's it. Llama Record Co. takes the first match. Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex are your match one, set one winners right there. Incredibly impressive, coming out, well executed game. And they say, Scissors, you can hold that L instead of the trophy. Don't celebrate too early.
It's the World Cup Creative Finals. Every game is worth so much money as well, so much prize. So to take the victory off the bat, you have to be feeling great. That was your fan fave to pick.
I mean, they had everything going in. They're incredibly confident, but they had to make sure they were able to get it. You can see the last few moments, they'd already boxed themselves up after clearing out the Funky Fighters, who were the only other contestants. The Funky Fighters actually also passed the Fish Fam in the last moment, which is huge in terms of not only the prizing, but what will end up being potentially a llama in the end.
That's right, that is right. Loving this replay right there. The let's goes, the energy is real. You can clearly see the excitement. That was a great game to watch.
It's fantastic. Honestly, I love Sky Station Showdown so much because I think there's a level of depth there, right? Everything is wood, so you're able to like kind of hit through it, and the Infinity Blade cuts through all of it right away, but the Infinity Blade wielder doesn't have the ability to build, needs the support from his teammates. So you saw the people who were roaming in packs of 3 and 4, incredibly successful.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. The Cutter Crew was like slaying, legit, so many Elans, but not a lot of points, and that's because in split game, it's not going to work out.
You have to convert it into control. It is a control the point game mode, and if you're not doing that, the other players are going to be doing that, as you saw right there. And what was unfortunate there for the Fish Fam is they got contested twice in a row right after and just couldn't get reestablished. They couldn't group together in those long spawn lines like you were talking about. I mean, they could be painful.
Yeah, you know, I was rooting for Raven's Revenge, man. I might have to jump on the Llama Record Company bandwagon.
Bandwagon it? Really? One match?
Just one, dude.
One match? That was quick. All right, well, he jumps on the bandwagon. We're going to jump on over to Pookie, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, guys. I am here down on the arena floor with our champions here. We have the Llama Record Company. Now, have any of you ever played this? Let's go to you first.
Yeah, we had a few training sessions yesterday and we were totally dominating the game mode. So, I mean, we are by far the best team here. And right now, we feel very confident, yeah.
Well, you certainly played, like, you came a little bit from behind there. So your strategy was kind of like to get those points that are slower occurring at the very beginning and then kind of go into the middle and kind of start dominating near the end. Who made that call?
I mean, that was pretty much me, yeah. Like, we know that at 7 minutes, like, the middle just opens up and you get like 12 points a second instead of 3. So, yeah, we decided to work on that. We weren't that good at first, but we got a strat going. So, yeah, it was pretty good.
Speaking of strategy, are you going to carry that into the later games? You're going to change it up?
We're just going to do the same thing. Hopefully no one follows us.
I mean, now all of your competitors have heard you say that, so we might have to discuss strategy a little bit when the microphone gets turned off. Now, finally, for you over here, how does it feel being here, playing in front of this massive audience?
It feels amazing, like it's just a dream coming true.
Thank you. And for you over here, you've traveled all of this way to just be here, be at the World Cup. Is it surreal? How do you feel about it?
It's an experience. It's really nice.
Yeah, and we love Spandau.
All right, well, we'll talk about that. You guys got to educate me on that. I'm not sure what that is. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on taking the first game. Pastors, back up to you.
Thank you so much, Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex taking the very first match of the Creative Finals, the first match on the stage. I mean, it was an impressive format. They clearly had a strategy they wanted to execute on. It took them a little bit to get there, but over the course of the game, they were consistently accruing points.
Yeah, I should have known last night they were going to do good. Saw them on the hotel lobby. They were hanging out. Literally, as a crew, one of the only creative teams that I saw sticking together like a squad. Should have put the money in.
Like I said, bandwagon. It took less than one match in an interview, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm fully on board,
I'm
no
so
problem.
convinced.
It's all good. This set has been so exciting. I mean, Who are you looking out for? Who can contest them? And what do you think the next step is to shut them down? They say, hey, we have a game plan. We're going to do the same thing. And I agree. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, stick to that if you're going to keep winning. But what do the other teams do to now make them uncomfortable? How do you go challenge them?
I mean, honestly, we saw a lot of that team play out of a fish fan, right? You wait for your Infinity Blade wielder to come up and then get the team to back them up. You have to work together. And remember, when you catch an elimination, you get mats for it, so it can help you build it.
Yes, mats and the health back, but the first match is done. The second match is kicking off right now, and we will have a pretty good idea of where we're going. I'm excited to see if they can repeat, and now the second match is underway, and right away you can see some players sprinting out, some opting to take some hunting rifle shots as Lachlan grabs that Infinity Blade and goes straight up. You can see you can actually make it to the top if you hit the vent, jump, and then jump again. 2 jumps right away. Fish fam and chicken contenders. God. Awful. Chicken champions. Apologies.
Tenders, chicken what? You trying to eat some
Tender defender, chicken tenders. I know, my fault.
All right, here we are. So this time around, the Sunshine Soldiers actually managed to get some points off the bat. Very good for them, but Little Whip Warriors, same thing we saw before. How to take, a little bit of the first big step here.
I mean, Ninja, it knows those jumps. He's able to get around incredibly efficient, up to the top right away. But the early tack fights coming out, Tomoya able to ruin that one there, but then Tyler trades it right back out.
Primero
What really
Rubio.
is important here is about establishing control
Rubio's
as a
primero.
team. You want to stay together and just get your momentum rolling. As Ninja goes up, followed quickly by the Little Whip Warriors. Ninja goes first, gets 1 elim, gets 2 elim as they swarm from both sides. So Ninja was up 2 from the back, 1 from the front. That was a very well coordinated beat.
Love how they did that, and now they're all holding it together. Kaz holding down the backside, keeping these players off the ramp. But it's Gotaga squad who's coming up the top here. It's Chappie, and Gotaga dives right on up into it. And it doesn't matter, he just gets taken right down. This is what you need to do here.
6 eliminations already coming out from them. Taldock with 1, Kaz on 4, and then 2 for Ninja with the Infinity Blade, as Taldock is immediately spraying down shots, making it just a little bit more difficult. But boom, there come the hunting rifle shots, and Taldock is taking shots as well. Out of builds, it needs to back up and use his team there, and Gotaga goes straight up.
Well, they need some builds for their backside because they are getting sniped straight out of that spawn point there. It's Raven's Revenge, who they're just kind of gatekeeping at the moment, right? Look at Chappie's like, dude, I can't even go up right now because the team is up there.
It was a good challenge, and he did some damage, but Ninja was all over it. Now already up to 4 elims, opening up a 60-point lead, but have to keep an eye on the other parts of the map as the Chicken Champions are doing their best to hold the top but get pushed out. Kaz finally gets taken down, but 5 elims on his first life there as Ninja challenges Magma. Will he be able to clean that one up? And he does, but Chappie's on the other side. Slam goes down right away, but now we're over on board with your match 1 winners, the Llama Record Go, and they're already slaying out as well. 12 elims for them, but 0 on Hand of Blood, which is actually efficient, assuming he doesn't need the health. Will have the sword reject going through, but he can't use the builds, right? So other people need them.
He can't build. He also can't get hit right now, so he needs to be careful because he is 1 shot away from getting taken out here. But someone dives right on up. He has to put that pressure down, and it's the Chicken Champion to make a quick end of him. And it's their turn to start accruing points, but no. Chicken Champion leader goes down there.
Good attempted defense from Carnifex. Was able to trade out 1, but now we have 2 swords on top. Gotaga and Lachlan just trying to beat each other up, and Gotaga comes out the winner of that one. Other Cuddle Group team does pick it up there. Just remember, it's 3 points when you're standing in the circle. Uncontested, it has to be the VIP in there. When we hit 7 minutes, there's the 4th circle that is 12 points per second.
This is definitely very intense for Tomaya here, who again has no health. The Funky Fighters are trying to get that dominant lead they had in that game 1. Can they get it? Ooh, knows he's on camera there, gets a little bit of a taunt. And uh-oh, is he gonna challenge? No, he stays back, says, you know what, points are more important right now. He's just focusing in on the points here.
And you can see the Funky Fighters trying to prevent that ramp coming up. It's very efficient to just immediately, as soon as you come out, have 2 team members ramp up and to the left or up and to the right so you can get up to the first level. However, the Infinity Blade will break that in 1 shot, and you have a ton of rifle ammunition. All of these guys being maxed out on ammo.
Let's see here. These are all the spawn points. You can actually see the banners hanging, so you know if you really want to focus in and kind of shut down a team, you totally can. And Llama Lords are not doing great this game.
No, and this was the double jump I talked about. Ninja goes straight up. That's the first Elam. He's going to be able to point his camera, go up, and challenge as soon as the team decides, but instead, going to save that jump to be more impactful. Raven's Revenge trying to get pushed out right here. Gotaga and crew doing everything they can, but Taldock is going up the back. Chappie gets taken down for Ninja's 8th Elam, and he jukes him out, going straight back up top. Gotaga, does he have the health to take it? First swing comes through, and Ninja goes down.
Yeah, he just needed another Elam to put him back in the game. You got to get that siphon bonus. You don't get the heals. It's really rough, even with the Infinity Blade to heal up, because, you know, the heal time is kind of slow.
It's very slow. You can see the tick going up there. It's not something that you're going to be able to rely on, particularly when other players are getting the siphon off. If they're the ones trading out the shots, they can quickly change HP, and those are long animations. But look at the challenge. There's 3 different teams going up, and now it's just the Fish Fam and the Cutter Crew. Lachlan doing everything he can. Zan goes down, but tries to create a little bit of space, eats the headshot from Suzuhu, and disengages.
Cutter Crew finally getting a couple points here. It's been pretty rough for them so far on this map here. You can see this struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no health, says, you know what, I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it. He was so close.
Yeah, you can see him calling out the whites there on the sword, knowing they only need a couple more shots to get it as we switch back on over to the Cuddle Crew, who've established itself there, but are still struggling to kind of get the points. The first time we're really seeing them all together, but Clydetex immediately gets ripped from the spawn.
Yeah, Lachlan's team needs to represent. There they are. They're finally starting to score it up. He's got a couple of eliminations. You can see X-Sandy here. 16 Elam, so definitely has some Slayers there.
Yo, they need to figure out their game plan, because they're getting Elams and putting things together. They have solid numbers. They're just not getting the right hill time. Maybe it's go somewhere else. You don't always have to go to the point that's directly in front of you. Go contest someone, or maybe just go mess with somebody at their spawn. Delay them so they don't rotate towards you. Like a number of times, as you said before, you can see where people are spawning. If you want to go deny a team, you can send somebody to deny them. Just know that player is coming back over and over and over with likely more resources than you.
Every single time. Look at this. The Little Whip Warriors approaching that 400-point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture D will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of an eye. That's about 15 seconds uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. But we saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled it right away, and then the Fish Fam were able to get back up, but after that, kind of cycled it back in, and the center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, Llama Record Co., you said they were struggling at the start. They're doing fine right now in second place, Monster.
They're definitely creeping their way right back up. They're about to hit that 300-point mark there. Here we have Svenos just on the point by himself right now, waiting for Hand of Blood to come on up, hopefully. And again, no surprise, Ninja and his crew has himself a point.
And the way they've angled this build is brilliant, because if you come up the steps, you're pushing into somebody's right hand, and on the other side, you're blocked off, as Ninja then just drops down Stewart 0-0-0-0, and he gets picked up with the alley-oop from Gotaga, as Gotaga comes up with Magma 1-2-3. Ravens out of nowhere, but the Little Whip Warriors don't care. They're cutting down in 3, 2, 1. You can already see MSYB is down there. Alex JJ down there. Carnifex down there. They're trying to set up control right away. Llama Record go, but the impulses are raining from everywhere.
Hand of Blood really trying to get in there early too, as did every other captain, but it was to no surprise, not effective.
And you can see that the Chicken Champions are committing to the 3 points right now. Little Whip Warriors as well, while contention is happening down in the bottom. No Infinity Blade Wielder is in there, but the steady climb of points coming out of the Chicken Champions is going to be beneficial. But also, just like that, Llama Record Co. is a little bit off the pace. They need to get the center uncontested. However, this game, they have a lot more attention on it.
Yeah, but look, Fish Fam's doing the same thing they did last time, just slowly, or actually, sorry, the Chicken Champions have adopted the strategy.
Fish Fam are doing it too. You can see they're getting 3 points there. So there's 2 teams who are just hanging out up top, no problem. All the other teams right now are contesting. Raven's Revenge has control of the of one of the other side, so every hill is occupied and full controlled by a team, not being contested. Everyone else is looking at the middle.
Yeah, and it's actually working. The Chicken Champions are right behind the Little Whip Warriors right now. They're almost in the lead here. They just have to kind of hold it down. Honestly, the Little Whip Warriors have to identify what platform they're on and go take it.
Well, this is what happened to them last time. They kind of had a good lead and then stalled out. You need a game plan with the middle platform goes, and you either need to stick to it.
Primero el Rubius.
Be adaptive, because
Y
right
Querolo.
now, Chicken Champions, they're being fine.
Bueno,
As
y
long
tu
as somebody isn't controlling the middle, they're going to be able to have that lead.
El ninja no está ganando ni un punto.
Just throw impulses down there, over and over, just be annoying from the top.
Here's Scissors. 6 Elans looking good on this other point, and now he's in the top 3. They weren't even close before, but just by slowly, consistently gaining points here, you can see they're breaking those thresholds slowly but surely, and Little Whip Warriors are no longer in the lead.
Yeah, Little Whip Warriors actually unseated the Chicken Champions there from their control point. They're taking it over. They're trying to get it back, so that's a battle right now. But the Funky Fighters out of nowhere, middle hill, and all of a sudden, just like that, into first place, going to pass 700 in just a second. No, getting pushed out, and now they're back in there. Tomoya going off right now. Lumberwreck and Co. down there and trying to push him out. And you can see they're contesting it over and over again, but they're not getting the points they saw last game, falling off the pace.
Yep. They are slowly just battling for this number 1. Chicken Champs kind of overtake it now as well. The Fish Fam not too far either. Everyone's so close here in the top 4. Don't forget, you take a victory, you win 55,000 bonus in prize.
And right now, Suzu is going off. 21 eliminations, and right as I say that, apologies for the caster first, but 21 eliminations from the Belgian. He loves practicing his build-in creative, and is showing it off here with really clever defensive cone edits up there. But right now, Little Whip Warriors are going at it. Tomoya gets the better Ninja, and he gets cut down, but Funky Fresh Fighters then get sent all over the place thanks to the impulses from above.
I love this strat. He kind of sends out for a second there just to kind of catch a breather, see if his teammates come back. But unfortunately, the timing was just a bit off. And the Llama Record Company now control the middle point. For how long, we will find out here, as this is their comeback story, because they need these points desperately here. Hand of Blood still alive just long enough to get a couple of more points. But Scissors is playing the long game here, just eating away at the threshold here at the top.
So Suzu isn't grouping back. I'm assuming they've sent him to just go either watch middle and be their middle control. No, he just came up the backside. There you go. And just like go flying at people as the cuddle crew come up in a very well coordinated pinch. 3 from the side, and Scissors gets taken down. But the Funky Fresh, oh no!
No, they got stopped at 1 point.
Yo, so if you are the Fish Fam or Little Whip, right now you have to send somebody to stop them. If that Infinity Blade wielder gets out of spawn and goes anywhere for 1 second, they will win. Somebody has to deny him. It is all on Tomoya. Anywhere he goes, it doesn't have to be the one near him. If he touches the middle, a singular, uncontested second will be the victory for them.
These are the final moments here, Sundown. Look at him, he's got a slight grin on his face. He wants to do it. Is this the point that he's gonna make it? Here it goes, he takes the stake. He does miss. He's going back for it now. His team's up there. All he has to do is swipe just a couple of times. Can he win this straight? He does not.
And as you watch, check the points on the right-hand side. Nobody is climbing up by the 12s, and as I say that, Llama Record Co gets the control there, but Little Whip contesting them right back. Funky Fresh Tomoya will be back and looking to find it, but the contestant is going for the middle. Here's Tomoya, he knows just a second in there, uncontested will be enough. Can he get it?
Oh,
no, he doesn't have that down. The impulse grenade at the second he landed knocks him
¿Qué está pasando? Ah, ya. Uy, casi lo sacan.
Tomoya takes it for the Funky Fighters with some brilliant teamwork.
What an intense endgame, too. Get taken out at 999 points. Really, anything can happen in those final moments.
I'm telling you, I love the Sky Station Showdown. Can't wait for more people to start playing. And the Funky Fresh Fighter right there celebrating with his team. You can see them just so excited, so happy. Let's take a look at this final replay. Now again, we talked about it. The impulse is being a great denial tool. Right there as the ball goes down, set back out, goes in, but misses the jump monster.
He almost had the flashiest ending ever. Just kind of diving in and wrapping it all up. But it was just good enough. like you said, he only had to stay there for a bit. And even with the impulse bumping him out, that's it.
And I mean, you saw the impulse explosions the second after going off. The team's doing everything they can, but it was not enough to shut down the Funky Fighters. Tomoya, Kutu, Uzi, Gracia.
Joder, que Loro y este han estado cerca.
The second match of the first set at the Creative Finals.
Yeah, you know what? I am a Funky Fighter rooter and supporter now. I'm rooting for them.
Really?
I can't do it.
Okay, just gonna bandwagon right after. Yay, the next team who won, I'm their fan. But no, great performance coming out from them. And it's one thing we talked about, right? The adaptation that happens from match to match. Llama Recco was like, oh, we're gonna stick to our game plan. That didn't work out.
Yeah, it really didn't in those end game situations. They really just kind of crept up and snuck and took the entire competition.
They did, and they were able to make sure that they got time in the middle when Little Whip and that team weren't able to get their Llama Recco and Little Whip going at it constantly. Funky Fresh were just able to step up.
Yeah, and that's just kind of how it happens, you know? Now they find themselves one step closer to taking the Silver Llama for this set. Because remember, at the end of the day, these are just the games, but they have to take the entire set. Now the pressure's on.
The pressure is on, but the Funky Fighters have a little bit of pressure off of their shoulders because they know they got that top spot. We have Pookie standing by on the top deck with the Pooks. What do you got for us?
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am down here with our second game winners here. Congratulations, guys, first off and foremost. Now, I got to talk about the moment where you guys were just sitting, you needed 1 point left to win. What was that like?
I was really nervous. Like, I was just imagining, like, losing with 1 point would be terrible, so we just tried to get 1 more point and we did it. So
it was definitely devastating. I was screaming in my seat. I heard all the fans in the audience screaming for you guys as well. So going into the next games, what do you guys think your strategy is going to be? Are you gonna keep doing what you're doing? Are you gonna mix it up a little bit?
I think doing what we're doing is fine because first game we got second place, second game we won. So yeah, we're gonna try and do the same thing and hopefully win again.
And hopefully have more than a 1 point buffer, right?
Yep, yeah, definitely.
For sure. Now, just coming over here to you, what has it been like to be here at the Fortnite World Creative Cup, just playing in front of this audience, you know, hearing everybody cheer for you guys to win? What is that like?
It's fun. That's the only thing I can think of. It's fun to compete against everyone else, meet your teammates, and just have fun.
And have you guys had a chance to play together before? Is this your first time playing together as a team?
I don't hear it, sorry.
Is it your first time playing together as a team?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Well, you guys definitely make it look super easy. Thank you so much for being here and talking to us.
No, nada.
Get your synergy back together. Sundown and Monster, back to you up at the desk.
Thank you so much, Pookie, and the Funky Fresh Fighters. I mean, their game plan has been solid. Second place, first place. Now, I understand why you might want to bandwagon a little bit, but I'm still going to hang out with my Llama Recco. But I want to talk about the changes we saw from match 1 to match 2 in terms of gameplay, and was it what you expected?
Definitely not what I expected. I thought Gotaga Scene was going to come out here and crush it right behind the Fish Band, but as you can see, huge upsets. Anything can kind of go either which way, and I mean, talk about like kind of beginner's luck or something like that. You just put a team together. They didn't practice. They're just coming out here and wiping players up. So a lot of talented players here at the Creative Finals.
I mean, Tomoya talked about it. He was like, hey, when I pick my team, very confident there with their death run ability. Want to see what they do in the elimination race during World Run. But incredibly well so far at Sky Station. That's going to be a confidence booster because if you can get the Silver Llama there, you're confident in your ability on the World Run. You're set.
Yeah, you're just one step closer. So with the first place and the second place, they're clearly having a good set so far here at the Sky Station show.
Yeah, it's been very well done from them, but it's still anybody's game. Don't forget, the winner of the Silver Llama is the one who has accumulated the most prize money across, which equates roughly to placements, but you don't get punished if you're placing in that bottom half. 4th through 8th, all receiving the same amount of prize money in each one of the matches.
Yes, everyone is a winner. So you really have to fight till the end, regardless if you're in the lead or not. This is why these guys are going for it, because this is life-changing prize money on the line.
And I mean, we've seen the difference in 10 seconds in that center circle. 120 right there, it makes a huge difference, but enough of us breaking it down. We're gonna throw it outside to Bala, because he's gonna show us what's up with the tactics. Bala, what do you got for us?
I'm out here at the Fan Festival, and I don't have a bandwagon here, but maybe after this set I'll have to hop on somewhere with Monster. We got a ton of awesome action. I've been watching it, and I have to show you guys what went down in that first and second games. It was awesome. First off, the Llama Record Company started off with an amazing take, cohesiveness on the point. Every single time they went up here, they were going from two sides, two angles, and the sword approached at the center, but made sure that he was the most important person not to go down. You see there, Hand of Blood and his teammates all backing up. He's going to have an engagement on the side. These sword fights are really easy for him to just mow it down, but immediately as he realizes his teammates are up on the point, about to get up, about to push the ramp, he comes up from the side, slices and dices, but meanwhile, they ended up falling down the leaderboard. If you look at it now, where they're at, they're only in second place. Fishman was ahead of them. But all while Scissors was dancing and talking all the smack, telling his teammates to try to get the crowd involved, it was Llama Record Company making the plan, making the play to get in towards the center. Absolutely amazing take in the center on this first game. Led to Hand of Blood staying in that point and absolutely dominating with the super point there. Guys, 2 matches down on Sky Station Showdown, 1 more to go. We'll see where Monster lands at the end of this, because I will maybe join you on that bandwagon. Guys, take it back.
I mean, that's starting to get a little awful crowded, man. Real quick, you guys hopping on those bandwagons. But as you said, there is 1 more regular Sky Station Showdown match in this set. We will see it again later in the remix version during the Golden Games. And it's been so fun to watch the difference in players, who's able to be very strong with the Infinity Blade, how the pinches end up coming, and now in this 3rd match, it's only going to get better for these guys.
Yeah, definitely want to see some more of that kind of team work happening here, and why not just hop right into a game right now, right? Let's go see some more action here, because this last game of the set is loading in right now.
Yes, and this will be the final match of this set. Set 1 after this, a Silver Llama will be awarded, and we are in the match in Sky Station Showdown. Set 1 about to be over, and here we go.
All right, gotta love those players just kind of beelining out. And don't forget, you know exactly who your neighbors are. You know who is to your left and to your right. You can see the banners and the designer spawns. And a nice look at our captains right there.
Voy a mirar la casa. Joder. Qué escándalo.
Because they can really shake it up here. It can go any which way depending on who has the most victories, really in the best place.
Yeah, so currently you will see the fact that they're able to be pushed off right there. Llama Record go putting shots down towards this one. You don't want to peek though, because the hunting rifles will be coming out. A shot just misses Carnifex right there. And he trades back down. Ninja firing it off, but gets pushed out by Raven's Revenge right there.
And Carnifex having a tough time kind of listening in there. Carnifex is sniped from the side. Now we have Taldak here jumping right in from the Little Whip Warriors. He's going toe-to-toe. Otaga's down and out.
So, if I'm the Llama Record Company, and I know I've won a match, and then I did okay in the last one. They were in 4th, so they were there. They're close. Funky Fighters have a win in the 2nd place. Do you send somebody to just hard deny the Funky Fighters the entire time? You don't get the Silver Llama if you don't, right? If the Funky Fighters finish above you, they're going to be finished off. Do you think they can spare somebody to do that, though? Because it's better off to deny them than it is to push up the top.
Yeah, but the problem is then, the Little Whip Warriors have been so consistent, you literally allow them to snipe the competition because you over-focus. So I think the play here is play your game, and if anything, stay away from them. Let the rest of the server do that, gritty work for you and dominate the other side. Take that victory.
There you go. I like to hear it, Monsters. That's fantastic analysis. That's why we keep you around. The breakdown and making sure you challenge the initial opinion there as the Ravens Revenge are able to get on the top and in a fantastic spot of control right now, building up a 40-point lead.
Yeah, even Otaga's team is still in this. They've been doing relatively well so far. Here it is. He just kind of goes toe-to-toe, and Ninja strikes him right down. Oh, but hey, his teammate comes on in. Raven's Revenge. Who is that? Magma comes right up to the top. And give you guys a little fun fact about Magma. He's from Australia. He started playing in Fortnite Season 2. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually speedrunning. Always finds new ways to kind of play the game.
I mean, good on him, man. I get incredibly frustrated by that, but then watching these guys do the speed runs and how quickly they go through and how efficiently, it just reminds me why we're up here talking about it and watching them do this creative madness as Scissors cuts through the competition, goes straight up to delay and right back down cutoff through, not quite able to get him. It goes up again, so right now just denying the cutoff through the points, but we talked about how we want to see more from them right now, pushing into the top three.
Yes, the Cuddle Crew, come on, make a big appearance. Every game is worth so much. You, at the very least, want to be up in that top 4 contestant so that you can take a little bit more home with you. Here it is, Ninja. Disengages, actually just takes down Magma. And hey, I like the strat here. He says, you know what, I got low health, let's just get back on this respawn wagon. Doesn't even give anyone the satisfaction of stealing the siphon.
I was about to say, no siphon, no materials, quick reset, knows he can get out there, was basically in his spawn anyway. That is the type of competitive edge Ninja always looks to give himself.
I love that. That was like 200 IQ, low key right there. It was very well played. But back to Gotaga and Hand of Blood here in the same shot. Hand of Blood just, he can't do much. He knows there's a team up there. Waits for his entire squad to go up the ramp and then hops right to the top. But now back to Gotaga, who's on this point by himself. He wants to kind of bait him into the close. Can he get the hit? And he does. Gotaga goes right down, straight to the top.
That was sick, using the jump right as the animation had started to make sure he clipped him from the bottom, dodged the Funky Fresh Fighter out. Gotaga now getting pinched from the side. 3 of the Funky Fresh Fighters up there doing everything they can, and the shots will come out. Trying to find it, and Dracius is coming back up to try and get some defense there for Gotaga, and says it's just gonna disengage.
And it's actually prime movement right there as well. You just see him baiting and switching, going back and forth, trying to get in there, see if he can kind of sneak in and get some extra damage. And here it is, someone's in front of him. He only needs 2 swipes. He goes down, he gets the siphon. Oh, cannot convert another, which would have kept him in the game. His teammates are here though.
We're seeing a lot more points being scored. It's a little more top-heavy this game, going towards the 10-minute mark right now, with Raven's Revenge and Llama Record Co. 100 points clear of the rest of the field.
Unfortunately, though, the Funky Fighters have fell to the bottom of the totem pole. If they can't come up to the top, they actually are pushing themselves way out of the average, running for the win of this set. So they really need a massive comeback here. But Savenos is showing why he's here with 13 eliminations already, and bye-bye, falls down, like for him, no fall damage.
Yeah, it does reset, and that might be one of those moments where you opt for denying, and in fact, he does saying, hey, I'm at 5 HP anyway. I'll see you in a bit. I gotta respawn.
Smart play for him. Sunshine Soldiers having a spot to themselves as well right now. Not quite sure who they pushed out here, but the impulse is flying overhead. And Gotaga, they're doing so good and holding the point here. And this is why they're in the #1 lead. They don't have too much cushion to play with.
No, particularly when 12 points per second on that central point. He is open. Gotaga checking his surroundings. No shots coming through. And RT actually using the door edit and just a little counter edit to make sure that nobody is able to come up and contest him. And it just starts raining shots down towards the Little Whip Warriors. Raven's Revenge making their lives difficult this game, but up comes Ninja. RTA goes down, Chappie goes down, Ninja gets a slam. Gotaga will he be able to find the last hit? Ninja, one up and they get control.
Yeah, I love how he played that, stepping and sidestepping so that he can just stay alive, because it doesn't matter if your team successfully wipes a point. You don't have your captain there to seal the deal for the points afterwards, and you cannot earn anything from it. Here comes Gotaga, he's throwing himself into the fire, straight into the point there. He gets taken out. Here it is, Tomaya's team has fallen to last place. Can they make a miraculous comeback here before the 7-minute mark? Maybe get themselves in a run.
Nevería Gil. Eres Jaime, ¿no? Supongo, ¿no?
That shows you no one is safe here. These guys are evolving and they're playing a better game after game. Here goes Scissors. He needs one more swipe there, but Clytax wins the small engagement.
And Clitax has been fragging out. He's been playing so incredibly well, being aggressive, getting in players' faces, and doing it all with that rare attack. But he's been consistently highest up there in terms of the Elam. You see Forto trying to get some pressure down, but good defensive building there from Corora. Ryan Frantic comes out the side and cleans it up, but there is Hand of Blood coming directly down. Danya is also up there. We got a three-way battle, but it's 4 chickens saying, this is our roost, get out.
That's right, coming right up to own it all for themselves. Rubius doing so good right now. He's from Spain. He actually has a record on, was it YouTube for live streaming? 1.1 million viewers, imagine.
Yes, one of the biggest content creators in Spain. Will they be able to push down towards the middle? As you can see, Little Whip and Llama Record Company already down. We've seen this story before as the Funky Fresh Fighters go in, but you can barely even hear the shots over the impulse grenades going off as everyone's like, no, we've seen how this goes.
The Funky Fighters need this. The Llama Record Company need this. So many of these guys, it's riding on this game right here. They have to get as many points as possible.
But even with the 12-point one, we haven't seen a lead like this from Gotaga in group. They're nearly 300 points clear of the next team. Nobody else is contesting there. The Cutter Crew has not been able to catch up a little bit, but they both just established control in their top zones. And Cutter Crew won't pass Raven's Revenge by just sticking with 3 points. They're in a fantastic spot to win this match.
Yeah, they've actually been very consistent as well, right? They've been doing okay in that top 4, just doing a pretty good job at staying relevant after all of these rounds. So if Gotaga's team takes this, we actually don't know who can take the set right now. It's actually that close right here. Little Whip Warriors have kind of fallen down a bit here, but Funky Fighters clearly in last place is not good.
And now, right now, you can see Tomoya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Carnifex challenging as best he can, and Lachlan is just hanging out inside the cone.
Lachlan's doing a great job here. He's just kind of hiding, loving the low profile kind of position, and he takes here on the point. He goes in it, but hey, he has to come out now and defend himself. There's 3 chickens who surround him and take down that Cuddle Bear. Oh, man.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there as they now immediately look and start to take shots. And the Ravens Revenge have now finally been unseated from their 3-point game. So a little bit of room to start for the catch-up, but it is utter chaos in point D as Tomoya gets taken down and the Funky Fighters are still in 8th place.
There's still 55,000 minimal on this game alone here. You want to win this one. Ravens Revenge, can they hold it? Or will Cuddle Crew find themselves a big piece of the pie here? Because we're in New York City, you know, you got to make the pizza references. That's how we're doing it. Here comes Gotaga kind of hopping on overhead. And all right, he wants more points. He's hungry for it.
It's unfortunate they're just clipping off the side as Magma goes down, sitting on 23 eliminations right now. And Kodaga doing his best to find where they want to go up, waiting for his team, but knowing that time is running short since that middle hill is still open and being constantly contested. But the Cuddle Crew are catching up with their steady 3-point game. But now Kodaga goes up right around the back, able to pick up the Elim, and control is rested.
This is scary because the Cuddle Crew is also getting points right now. So yes, they're getting a lead, but the Cuddle Crew is keeping up and keeping it very close. They're keeping it very close.
And this is what we were talking about. We wanted to see a strategy come out, something defensive where you can get your control. They have now walled them off on each side, thrown a cone on top of them, and they have firing angles towards the other 2 platforms and towards the spawns behind them. Nobody wants to go contest them, but right now, Gotaga, oh, we saw what happened when Scissors did that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch because they're catching up right now. You can see that 12 points ticking over, but they do still have a lead as players are trying their best to deny Ravens Revenge.
Yes, you have to keep him safe. This is the protect the president strat at its finest. Cuddle Crew still gaining points. Llama Record still getting points. In comes the fire from all the other platforms. Cuddle Crew's putting on pressure. They don't want to give him the freebie here.
You have to look at Ravens Revenge, though. Everybody is so focused on the middle. Nobody is going and challenging the top team. You know they're over there. You know they're uncontested right now. You have to be putting shots down there. You have to find the tags under Gotaga. And they got him. They got him the difference now. Look at the Cuddle Crew climbing up on their consistent 3, but they still have control of the top. They just don't have their sword. It's 2 hops to get up there.
That's right. And now, Lachlan could just sit here.
Ojo que los ojos remontan a los cuervos.
This is what he needs to do.
No.
He's almost there. He is
Les
almost there.
remontan.
First place can be his right now. He can take this lead, Sundown.
but they got control at the same time. It's
Ah,
literally
bueno.
taking over a half-second away from each other. The shots are going. Puddle Crew has the lead, though. Will the shot be able to go to? Yes, Puddle Crew can take it down. 999, 1,000. Gotaga and Ravens Revenge in the closest nail-biter yet. Edge out the Cuddle Crew in two teams who we said we wanted to see more. They brought more.
Are you kidding me? The Fish fans step up and shut it down. Just the fact they stepped on the point, they couldn't earn points and they lost the lead. They were just a kick ahead. That could have been their game.
I mean, it's just, let's check out the replay. You can see the counter in the top right, but the Fish fam going up and challenging on the other side. You can see them hopping up there. No one was at the Ravens Revenge as soon as they were there, and the celebration too. You have to be excited when you see that victory royale screen pop off.
Pero que no. Que yo no. Ve tú, ya bajo yo.
No, no te tengo que arreglar.
Que sí, me vas a arreglar tú.
Nos salimos fuera y a los
No.
días esos de fuera.
No, que no.
Pues todo el día aquí esto desde las 9 de la mañana, ya mañana te quita tu padre el mando. Lo vas a ver, me lo ha dicho mamá ahora mismo. Es que es desde las 9 de la mañana.
¿Qué vale?
Cariño. Y se queda sordo, mudo.
That is happening on the map can affect the overall end result of the game, as you see there in Ravens Revenge, closing it out. Gotaga, the competitive veteran, able to clutch it up in the final moments. Magma, RTR, and Chappie as well, just a great performance out of them, taking the top spot in the final match of the first set.
Now I get to say, I was right the whole time. I started off with, Ravens Revenge, kind of making me feel like, hey, these are my guys. Let's go with your gut, guys, all right? Ravens Revenge, that's who I said when I started this whole thing. I told you.
Coño, pasa. Ay, que no me deja ver.
Kind of all four of us. We were playing too afraid at first, so we just had to go in there and just kill them as fast as we could, and then spawn trap.
Okay, what's the strategy like? Are you guys, talking through at the beginning? Are you guys waiting for someone else to make a move, or are you guys like, no, we're going in first?
Yeah, we're trying to, really pressure Ninja's team. We're trying to put pressure on that green point. And yeah, we were able to control it over them. They ended up wussing off over to the center. And yeah, we were able to play our game and play what we wanted.
Awesome. All right, final question. What do you want to say to all the fans that are here watching, cheering you guys on, and from home?
I don't know, it's just incredible. I'm happy that so many people are here. I don't know, just enjoying the show. It's amazing, honestly.
Well, congratulations, guys. Now, I believe for now, we're going to send it over to Golden Boy, who is standing by.
Going on there, and now what we're doing right now, hanging out as they walk back over, just brilliantly done there from RTA, Magma, Chappie, Gotaga. The teamwork from them was just on point. You talked about it, all four strong players from Gotaga, and they're happy with the final result, and that puts them immediately into contention because it's cumulative prize point to find out who will take that first silver llama and kind of get a leg up for the rest of the creative final.
Yeah, I actually want to touch on something that, was kind of interesting. He called Ninja's capture point the green point. These guys are like that focused here. He's like, okay, we know who's kind of farming which ones. And they're shutting players down, shutting down their competition so that they can take these sets.
Well, that's the next step, right? As soon as you're immediately in there, and that's the big part for Sky Station that I enjoy, is you have the ability to see where the other opponents are in relation to you to score. So if you want to go and try to make somebody's life difficult, you might not be maximizing your points, but you can effectively help your team the most by just denying the other guys and being like, hey, you don't get to play this. And occasionally, if you put enough pressure on them, maybe they default to rotating the other way. Maybe they go somewhere longer. Maybe they have to wait and only pushes forward. All of those are advantages you can get by just putting pressure on another team. And there's so many different layers. And I think when we see the remix for this, it's going to get even more exciting.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, here and at home, there's a remix version. We have some nice twisted surprise that we will see unfold as the day goes on. That was just our first iteration of this round, and honestly, it was a great set. But that just leaves us with the question, too. The Funky Fighters, they had an amazing opening, right? Second place is great. You get a big prize bonus for that. You win game 2, and then you kind of flop game 3. Depending on where they went, their average might have really been anchored down.
Yeah, that ends up being really, really, really harmful. But luckily there, if you're in the 4th to 8th range, there's no additional, I don't want to say penalty, because they're all getting $10,000 for the match itself. So there's just no additional gain after that fact. You're still able to stay par. So 4th would have been just as bad, but 8th, you're kind of looking like, oh, that'll really bring down the average. It's not the worst case scenario going on there. So they should still be at least in the running, but you can't be comfortable.
No.
Like, not at all. It's so incredible, and now we are going to go over the stage. We have the results, and your set 1 winner is the Funky Fighters. The last match was not enough. The singular win in the double goes over to them. They will have that first silver llama, and there he is throwing it up, and I mean, you gotta be happy for him.
They did it. I thought maybe it wasn't enough, but it was. Love this celebration right here.
You kind of are like, it's a little, I don't want to say like bittersweet there, but it's like, oh, you kind of like get pushed out in the last game, and then boom, you get it. But now the silver llama, but they're happy. They realize, and the big thing, that gives them a leg up for the rest of the competition. If they can win the next match, another team has to win both of them. But such a great job from the Funky Fighters, sticking to their guns, staying with the strategy, getting 2 top 2 plays finishes, one of them being a win.
Actually love this right here. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right start, really. They can get another 1 or 2 of those, and this entire creative finals is theirs.
Well, and again, we talked with Tomoyo beforehand, and he was like, yeah, we're really confident when we can get into the races. We want to be on that world run. We know we can do there. We have some really good runners, and then they turn around and do that?
I was just showdown? Yeah, I was just going to touch it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run at some point as when he recruited his people for this creative challenge. So for him to take what might be one of our, toe-to-toe PvP sessions, that's actually crazy. And here's the team standings on them.
Yeah, look at the final team standings. So Llama Record Code do just get edged out by $1,500 there. The Funky Fighters, you can see on the right-hand side, have been awarded that silver llama. Rounding it out, you have Raven's Revenge in the top 3, Cuddle Crew and Little Whip Warriors both at 55, sitting in 4th and 5th. Fish Fam, Sunshine Soldiers, I almost got that one, 6 and 7, and then 8th there are the Chicken Champions. But this is set 1 of 4. There's still tons of creative games to be going on. I mean, it's been so good, and like we talked about earlier, we have a never-before-seen map and game mode for you guys. Now, I know we released Prop Hunt. It's something that's kind of similar to that. How many of you guys have played Red Light, Green Light at some point in time, right? You've been there, you've done it. I know, whether it might have been a little while ago. Junkyard Juke is a Red Light, Green Light Prop Hunt version where you will have 2 teams sitting up as guards, 6 teams running. It will rotate through every single one of the rounds, and here you can see how to win. You have to guards, sprint into the center, and incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds per match, Monster, and how do they score?
Yeah, but also, before we get there, you only get to be guard once, and while you're guard, you do not accumulate points. But yes, the points come in through the props themselves.
No. No me voy a jugar una partida. Bueno, un momento. Vale. Bueno, pues voy a cortar directo por aquí. Adiós.